Your story isn't over. Not by a long shot. There are moments in life, aren't there, when the ink seems to run dry, when the pages ahead appear stubbornly blank? Or worse, when the narrative you've meticulously constructed suddenly shatters, leaving a chaotic mess of crumpled chapters and torn aspirations. We look around, scanning the landscape of our lives, and the silence echoes a profound absence, where once there was a clear, forward-moving plot. Perhaps it was a loss that ripped the heart from your narrative, leaving a gaping, aching void. Maybe it was a betrayal that twisted the familiar characters of your life into unrecognizable villains, leaving you adrift in a sea of shattered trust. Or perhaps it was a relentless series of setbacks, one after another, each chipping away at your confidence, until the very idea of a meaningful continuation felt like a cruel joke, a taunt from a universe indifferent to your plight. You might find yourself staring at that blank page, fingers trembling the weight of everything that was pressing down, making it impossible to even conceive of what could be. You might whisper to yourself, or perhaps scream into the void, "My story is over. It's written, it's done." But what if that feeling, that crushing finality, is merely an illusion? What if the abrupt end of one chapter is in truth the fiercely necessary, albeit painful preamble to a far more profound, more authentic, and ultimately more triumphant narrative? We are all of us storytellers by nature, constantly crafting and refining the narrative of our lives. We build up characters, create intricate plots, and imagine grand climaxes. And when life with its often brutal honesty intervenes and rips that script apart, the shock can be disorienting, even devastating. It's like a seasoned screenwriter meticulously crafting a masterpiece only for the entire studio to burn down, taking every draft with it. The instinct is to mourn the lost work, to despair over the ashes. But a true visionary doesn't linger in the wreckage. They find a way to rewrite, to reimagine, to rebuild, often from the very ground up.